Okay, everyone, welcome back to Cities. Sorry I'm a little late. I was trying to get some stuff done. I'm gonna work on that a little later, I think. Take a look here real quick at traffic, I think. So I wanted to see how this was doing here. Looks pretty thick right there. Make sure that no lights got turned on that we don't want on. Excuse me. There, that's probably half the battle there. Oh, pardon me. I've had this on again, off again tickle, and I think it's either, you know, the air conditioning or the pollen, or I don't really know. It's driving me a bit nuts, but hey, you know, what can you do? Alright, well, let's take a look at City Vitals. That's one thing we can definitely do. Oh, like I said, I hate when you get that kind of weird tickly that doesn't really want to go away. Hi, Violin Girl, how are you? Dun, 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 dun. And Alt, how are you? I need more sewage treatment. Pardon me. I have the worst kind of tickly today, and it doesn't want to stop being tickly. I kind of wish I had a cough drop or something. Should have asked my dad for some. Doing good? That's good. My dad always has some kicking around. But of course, when I was with my dad, I didn't have the tickly, so what can you do? There we go. The sewage better here. Let's see. They having a garbage problem now. Might need medical assistance on this side. Fire should be okay for now. Oh, we didn't give them any police either. Okay, well, that's stuff we gotta work on. What kind of roads do I wanna? I've been trying to really make it seem more like a real city, and so I'm trying not to use my ginormous favorite roads. But I still have to use semi-big roads, because it's me. On the body of your sweater. Oh, that's good. Past that part you hate. Oh. And a bit of a crazy kind of day. So definitely need the nice chill of cities there. No. Walt Jr. wants one now. Did she pick a lovely color or just something you don't really aren't used to using, or kids and their colors sometimes. Oh well, I guess it's what's cool, right? It's cool. Well, not that they say cool anymore. What did you say they say? Yeet! Ah, green. What did the young British guys say I am? And then that makes me cool to them? I don't know. So many different ways of saying cool anymore. Madeline. Madeline is the only way of saying cool around here. Hi, Mer. How you been, Bubby? I've been missing you. Come say hi to everybody. Oh, he's so happy to sleep on Mr. Smee's chair while Mister's away. Mister's gonna have a heck of a fight when he comes back. Oh, is that bot? Oh, there it goes. The bot's not so slow today. Yesterday it was slow. Not yet. He hasn't been like crying for him yet, but I think he probably is. I think he probably is. Usually he does the "Where's my friendo?" calls for the first few days, and he hasn't really done that yet. I've been surprised he hasn't been crying. He came in last night to give me a shove, and I must have been rolling over a lot because when I woke up next, he was back on the chair in the kitchen again. So Mom must have been tossing and turning too much. To be a good shove location last night. But yeah, he's been a goody boy. Been a goody boy. I gotta, like, between the two of us, we usually keep him fed, so I have to keep, like, remembering to check his food bowl and stuff. Because I think, you know, Mister would do the, one of the feedings, because I feel like I haven't filled his bowl in a while. Today though, he was such a goody boy about the water. He asked for some water out of the tap in the bathroom, like he usually does. And then he got down off the tap. Even, like, I left it running for a while because I was busy doing something else and just stepped away and left it for him. But he got down on his own and, like, went and drank out of the fountain, which I thought, that's good. Because normally he'll just, like, drink himself silly out of the tap and almost make himself sick. Yeah, hubby's in charge of feeding Noodle because you feed everything else. That's a fair trade. I think it's just like the way it's been working out lately. Like, Merlin's eating schedule seems to be on the same schedule that the Mr. Smee tends to it more than I have been. You know how they are sometimes. Get on their own little schedules.
Lock eyes with the lemur. Shake hands with the turtle. At the City Zoo, you can experience the wild in our wildest exhibition yet. Come down this weekend to meet hook you with her smile, and hook you again with her curved toes used to grasp trees in the wild. After that, take a gander at another new species, a new type of bird previously identified as a different type of bird due to a zoological error. Fun for the whole family. Hook now and get a free handful of pellets to feed the fish. Limit 4 per family while supplies
Needle
last.
doesn't want him help.
We'll look forward to seeing you where the animals
My
and
job
animals paint
too.
like
This is my job.
the city zoo.
They're so good with like schedules and stuff like that sometimes. I remember like after I quit my last job, for the longest time I had to like convince Merlin, no, I didn't need to wake up at a certain time anymore. He had my schedule down better than I did, I swear. and so he would come and wake me up to tell me it was time to go to work. Who needs an alarm clock when you have a pet? You groom them and take them to the vet? Oh, yeah. Well, he probably, you know, is maybe he's like Merlin, but kind of opposite, and likes women better than men. And Merlin seems to like men better than women. My last cat was a mama's boy, though. What a big old sucky. He loved me, and boys weren't allowed in the house unless he approved of them. But he was a good guard cat. Yeah, that's what I figure happened to Merv too. That some lady might have hurt him when he was a kitten. No, that's good. That didn't occur long. Yeah, he was 9 months. They told us that Mer was about a year old, but they also had said he had been in their care for a while. So, I don't know how long he was with the person who wasn't taking good care of him. Maybe he was born, you know, at their house or whatever. And being a kitten like that, you know, they're not gonna be on always the best behavior. But, I don't know. That's when you should probably get your pets fixed if you don't want to look after babies. Yeah, he's naturally hyper. I think that might be part of his breed too, you know, it's in his genetics. He's gonna be a little bit hyper no matter what because of the type of dog he is, right? That's why people should like research. I'm sure you did, you know, what kind of animal they want to get, and know like all the different, you know, risks and stuff to having that kind of animal, you know. And what kind of things that animal might be like if they are hyper or whatever. Needles is still going strong, and that dog's like, nope. Same with cats. Like, people think that cats can be easy, but really, I've learned a lot about owning a cat, and it is generally easier than owning a dog, but they have their own personalities and stuff and needs too, so you can't always expect to get the kitty who's gonna be a lap cat, or, you know, you can't always expect to get a hyper kitty or a playful kitty, or I like my lazy cat. Oh no, he was supposed to be Alt Junior's dog. Tell her to carry dog treats in her pockets. That'll get the pupperino's attention. Gosh, the neighbor's dog. As long as you pet it, it loves you. and everybody must pet it. I went to go check the mail and I had to pay the "you must pet me" fine. For checking the mail. I wasn't allowed to check the mail till I petted the puppy. What a price to pay for checking the mail. I bet you she kind of misses, the dog might even start to miss Mister, because he would always stop to pet the doggo. Oh well. He'll be back before we know it. And then the party will have to end. I mean, what? There's no party. Oh yeah, they pick a person. You are my people, my person, and that's all there is. No, if mom's not here, we get the other mom. New games on your wish list? Farming and RPG games? Nice. Summer sale starts soon. I don't know when precisely, but I know it starts soon? I heard a date, and now I can't remember like what the date that I heard was. I gotta look it up later, cause I like I said, I know it's soon, but soon and a date are two different things. I would like to have the date, you know, just out of curiosity. 2 days till the event in Farm Together? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably like on... Usually they start them on Thursdays, so probably, yeah, Thursday? That's another thing I meant to do, was launch that game to see when this event coming, that I imagine is gonna be like a Father's Day kind of thing. And then I had, well, I'll tell you guys because I love you guys and you guys are awesome. I had a call for an interview on Friday, and I kind of got a little busy on Friday, so I called her back today, and it seemed to go really well, so I might be starting a new job soon, hopefully. So I've been doing all the whole process of filling out forms and stuff for hopefully, like I say, maybe starting a job soon. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess I'm a little nervous and anxious and all that jazz that happens when there's a potential new job, right? 3 more days? Oh, there we go. Thanks for taking the time to look at that for us. So yeah, I've had a bit of a crazy day, basically. I think I'm all but hired because she wanted my references, but also sent me like I have to take certain tests, yeah, because of the regulations and stuff like that, which I've took before in the past, so it's not a big deal. So I was taking some of those, and it's like, wow. A lot of this stuff seems so familiar. But I figured, well, geez, she's sending me the tests already, like, even before she talked to my references. I kind of feel like I'm hired. I mean, it's a good sign anyway. Ah, there we go. Went on the switch. Yeah, usually it's the same time, right? Well, I mean, unless things don't go well, and then I figure, well, you know, oh well, you know. You can only do the best you can and hope that everything works out, and if it doesn't, well, at least not much will change. Yeah, exactly. That's what I figure. You try, you do everything you think you can within your abilities, and the worst they can do is call you up and say, well, thanks, but no thanks after all. Oh well. Not gonna be the end of the universe. Or even if I get hired and, you know, don't make probationary period, which is like 3 months, well, you know, I think though, if you can work a place for 3 months and not get fired right away, they're usually gonna hang on to you, but you never know. She seemed like a nice lady on the phone, so I just don't want to put myself into like some kind of overpressured worry about it all, you know? I think I already am a little. It would be good, but I'm not gonna like kill myself over whether I get another job right now or not, you know. If it's too much for me, it's too much. But it's supposed to be a night job, so she said it was mostly laundry. I think the hardest part will probably be staying awake. Usually there's enough to do in a job though, right? Keep yourself busy and do all your stuff you need to do and you're good. I'll keep you guys informed if like I have to start ending earlier stuff to get to the job and stuff. Yeah, I kind of hope I do, even though I'm anxious about it. I mean, money is always good. I got like birthdays coming up that, you know, with stuff hopefully getting a little better with restrictions, and we might actually be able to do my niece's steak and dough will probably be soon to a new date, and my nephew just graduated high school, and then, you know, there's that lovely holiday that comes at the end of the year every year. So it's good to have some income for all those things. And then, yeah, if my niece gets married in October, I'd like to get her a nice little gift. Doing that on the budget I currently have, well, it's kind of a dance. Oh, my nose is so. Oh, that my allergies have been going crazy, so I've been worrying about that. Another health issue I've been kind of worrying about. I think I'm just all kinds of anxiety. So yeah, I'm trying not to get myself too worried about anything else. I mean, wouldn't that be crazy? I'd hate it if like I suddenly had to get the job and then take time off due to illnesses, but hey, you know, it's not like you plan those things either. Slow, deep breaths. That sounds good. I've been talking to Mr. Schnee because he's always my stone. And he's been helping out. Dun, dun, dun. Where's my all the trees? Single selection, marquee, copy, folders, toolbox. Where's my trees? Toggle underground, toggle grid. Where are my trees? Usually it comes up. Well, I guess I could always make a new one called All the Trees. Just a second, I'm gonna blow my nose because blowing noses is important. I'd done some nail spray before starting the stream, so in hopes to like get rid of some of this. I've been headachy and, well, normal kind of, I guess, allergy problems, but I'm trying to like make it a little less. Cause who wants to have a headache and stuff like that? It's never any fun. So this is how I basically made the one that I like to use. I took a couple of Tylenol before starting this stream, so I'm hoping that'll help a little. And I picked out all the trees that I like. I don't know if I want a flowering tree. And maple trees and stuff like that. I'm not a big fan of having bamboo because I feel like bamboo is specific. So I'm trying to get trees that kind of look like they could be anywhere. Trees that I've heard of too. Cypress and firs and all those are normal for me. Maple trees. These are all the evil trees causing my allergies, problems, bad trees. And grass, oh my god. Grass is evil and shouldn't be allowed to grow anywhere. Alright. Arcade selection. Get my trees. Copy. Oh, I kind of heard that there was a massive stuff going out in general. And I wondered what was going on. I didn't really read too much about it because I was getting ready to start the stream, but I saw that on Twitter. They were saying like Twitter was one of the only things that wasn't affected. I wonder what happened. Yeah, I don't know either. It wasn't anything power outage wise for me yet. I mean, I don't know. Well, is it parts of the US or is it North America or parts of the US? Huh. Cause that I didn't really read. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'll read some more about that later. You know. Cause some things, you know, doesn't matter if there's a border or not. And sometimes if it's affecting you guys, it'll affect us too. Some things just don't care. Yeah, you got a border there? Oh well, too bad. That looks nice. I like that. Oh, how do I keep it? I don't know. Anyway, we got some trees. Looks nicer. One thing I wanted to see. I know there's a lot of farming around, but is there ore and stuff that I should care about? You haven't heard anything from my country yet? Mm. Well, if it's really hot in some places, it could be an overload to the electric systems. I know, like here, when it gets super hot, if it's like the first time, we had blackouts and brownouts when like everybody put their air conditioning in that one weekend. It got really hot here, and like my power flickered once or twice. My dad said his power flickered once or twice. You know, like the system isn't used to, you know, everybody's air conditioning turning on all at once, at least at first. It could have been something like that, you know. I remember a few years ago, though, in the summer, I was living in London at the time, and there was a massive blackout. And that affected a lot of area. I think it even affected you guys. And like, but I heard that like my area that I live in now was like hardly affected at all. So I had like I had like no power for a week, and back here at home they were like, meh, it lasted for like maybe a day. Yeah, glad it's working again too. Well, you know, if you ever worry, I know, like, whenever there's a storm coming in, I try to make sure that my phone is charged. Especially in the wintertime, more so than the summer, but like if I know a storm is coming, I'll charge my phone, make sure it's got enough charge for emergencies and stuff like that.
Saddle up in the mornings with Stallion, the only morning show featuring DJ Jimmy Fries and a 4-year-old quarter horse.
Because it's better to be safe than sorry. I'd rather have things charged and not need it than need it and then wonder why my power's out and nothing has a charge.
Easy boy. They'll play your favorite hits, give out great prizes, and laugh their
I hate those times when you forget though, and you have to like put it on power saving mode. It's raining where you are. Yeah, weather can do. Like if there's been tornadoes or massive rainstorms, and you never know.
By putting ringtones in every commercial that make you think it's sweet.
The right power line gets knocked down and it can cause trouble.
It's our way of saying we hear you. So don't be silenced when opportunity calls. Pick it up. It's for you.
You did that. And there you go. That's good. It seemed like nowadays we prepare a little more than we used to. It seems like all this stuff has made us more prepared for stuff. And then the weather can cause chaos for stuff to happen, and then don't forget that lovely sun of ours that gives us lovely stuff can send like things that cause electrical problems, and you just like seriously, you wonder how we can get through day to day sometimes. You can't worry about it too much, or else you just go drive yourself bonkers. I was reading how I mean, the other day how they think in Yellowstone it might become active again. Don't even go there, because that thing goes off and it definitely would not be a happy thing. Yeah, as the other night, this is the same city that you guys saw. You did some lovely help to it with the meteorite and the kind of fish pattern and all the stuff that happened to it. Here's your pond or sinkhole that you made. I turned it into a city park. So there's like this chess place and info booths and cafes and a trampoline. So that's what happened to your sinkhole. And then down here it looked like there was supposed to be a river, so I added some water and made it into a zoo. So we have a zoo down here. I think it looks good. I like this city. It definitely is pretty neat looking. It does make the city more interesting. I decided to go with like this pattern here isn't just by chance. That's where the farming was located, so I did all the roads in a design around the farming area because I thought that would make it interesting. And then Redemptions made it even more interesting. I like that meteorite. Looks like it belongs there, you know? If I didn't know better, I would insist that that hole was always there filled with water because it looks like it, but just it's supposed to be like that. Not like, you know, there was a redemption that made it happen. Yeah, this is a nice looking city. Oh, now that I put in all these trees, though, we're gonna have forest fires. You know what I haven't done now? You should probably put in some helicopters and stuff. Why is there no fire protection up here? I don't know. Maybe our fire department got wiped out in the great wiping out of things. And we'll give them a police helicopter. And what are you looking at while you're watching me? Games. If I had to guess anything, I would guess that games. Oh, some that's the next guess I would have guessed is knitting stuff. Well, there you go. Yeah, 50? Wow, that should keep you busy for a while, eh? Do you like go through and steal all the good ideas for yourself? I would totally do that. Yeah, that's a great idea. That's my idea. I totally thought of that. It's my idea. They're full of patterns. So they tell you like exactly how many stitches you have to count and what color. I did try cross stitch once. But I found that like I would start a project and then I'd have to change the colors and rethread the needle, and I don't know. I guess I lost patience with it. Now you can't complain you have no ideas. Next time you tell me you have no ideas, I'll be like, what about all the magazines you got? So I probably have a whole bag full of like half-started projects that I never did finish. A farm? Oh, nice. I was making one, this is embarrassing, when my nephew was born, which was like 18 years ago. I was gonna give it to my sister, and it's got, you know, teddy bears, and it's got the square in the middle where you put their name and their, you know, their date of birth and all that stuff. And so I started with the square part, figuring that's the easy part. It was all one color. And then I started doing some teddy bear like feet, and you know, the toe is, you know, a certain color, the paw part is a different color, and then you have to, oh, by the time I got to it's probably like a little bit done, but not like, you wouldn't even consider it half done. One of these days I'll finish it though, and then somebody has to have a baby. I thought about taking it up again when my niece was pregnant, but no, I never did. Because, you know, it's her being the oldest. But her brother beat her to being a parent first, so I always thought in a way that she'd be first, but her brother beat her, so. Really, I should have started working on it when he had his daughter. Again. Yeah, I have yeah, they've probably been there in that bag. This is horrifying. Yeah, it's probably been in that bag needing to get finished for like going on 20 years. Because I took it up in like the early 2000s, so yeah, 20 years. Wow, that's terrible. I could get a million to do. I probably have the right kind of yellow and everything, because I like bought all the thread and everything, like all different kinds of colors. There was one that I think it's like 90% complete. Is this like scarecrow that's an actual crow that you're supposed to use as a like a bookmark or something. I think I got that one mostly done. But I know I counted wrong on that one, so it's slightly noticeable that there's a mistake in it. It'd probably just take a couple hours. Yeah, it's all yellow, right? It'd be a lot easier than having to switch all the colors all the time. You probably love all the ones that I have and would be like, MK, I'm gonna take these and finish them for you. Okay, okay. So if you ever get to visit and you get really bored, I've got stuff for you to work on. So if she gets bored, I'm gonna put her into knitting. Yeah, well, you know, that would probably be a good idea. Then you have somebody to chit chat with, and it's not so boring, right? No, there you go. Yeah. I'm sure there's always somebody streaming knitting or cross-stitching or whatever. Now, even if it's not knitting and you're cross-stitching, it's probably, you know, it's still close enough. No, yeah. And then you could probably even trade ideas with all of those people, because, you know, they'll be from all over the world and they'd have ideas that you might not even consider because, you know, you're not from their part of the world. But, you know, once you learn about it, you might find that it's something you want to learn how to make or whatever, and learn how to do it and stuff. Because I'm sure there's like stuff that that you might knit here that isn't even that might be interesting somewhere else, and vice versa. Or it's similar enough, right? You can change your pattern to accommodate it. Ugh, that was a word, man. That word was hard. Accommodate. Oh my god. Today I was taking notes. I have got to work on my spelling for all these tests that I was taking, because I can't spell at all anymore, apparently. I'm glad I understand what I mean, because if somebody had to read this other than me, they would be like, what the hecky is this person even talking about? It's kind of funny in a way. It's like, yeah, okay. My spelling has gone the way of the dodo. But thankfully, all the choices are like, you know, a box that you click on, and I don't have to like type in my response, because then I'd have to use spell check to make sure. Oh, nice. See? There's a different kinds of knitting techniques you can learn. That's nice. I'm sure that's really handy to, especially like you say, if bits are hurdy bits. I can definitely relate to that one. My poor dad's knees bugging him today. I hope he feels better soon. Yeah. I'd be all for learning the like way that doesn't hurt the hurdy bits, because yeah, hurdy bits are real. You know, you can't stay young forever.
Coffee, fuel of the modern economy. The age-old Italian tradition of boiling beans and drinking the bitter bean juice. At Burn Bean Coffee, our environment is perfect for all of your work needs. There's no better place to be distracted than the Burn Bean Coffee Shop in Galvin. Our coffee technicians are trained to make a variety of coffees and sugary coffee-themed drinks just as you like it, all while generally making more noise than anyone could reasonably ignore. So drink up and let the productivity flow. Sippy sip coffee fans.
Oh.
Burn Bean Coffee.
Why is that one spot the only spot that hasn't been covered? RT and bathroom. Yeah, no worries. I've got the rest of my pop that my dad gave me, and I've got iced tea for when that runs out. Boom, bum, bum, bum. But your old friend MK must be pretty smart because so far the tests I've been taking, I only got 2 that wasn't 100%. One I got 80% on, and the other one I got like 95 point some odd weird percent on. Either that or it's just been drilled into my head too many times. I mean, it's the same stuff I learned before, so. It makes you feel smart, though. It's like, yes, 100%! Woohoo! I love how it, like, now that it must be updated since I last took it, because we never knew our results until after, and now it tells you right away. Woo! I got 100%. Feels good, man. Get to feel smart about something. It's all health and safety regulations and stuff like that, and like what you do in a fire. A lot of it's common sense. But, when you know the answer that they want you to give, it's 90% of them it's all of the above. All of the above, all of the above, all of the above. What's the answer? All of the above. I bet the answer is all of the above. Alright, let's put in some pretty monuments here. Sanctuary to the pandas, sanctuary. The pandas cry sanctuary. So we give the pandas some sanctuary. Too bad they're not red pandas. I think they should include red pandas, but they're panda bears. But oh well. They deserve sanctuary too. Temple complex. No, I don't want you. Fantastic fountain. Oh, let's buy another zoo. We already have a zoo, but let's buy another zoo. We bought a zoo. What's in that zoo again? You don't really get to see what's in this zoo. You hear like lions and stuff, but you don't really get to see inside that one. The fantastic fountain. Oh, that sounds about fantastic to me. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. I think a driving range would probably be around here somewhere, but I don't want to monkey around with that park. Maybe. Yeah, that's okay. We'll fix the walking sidewalk. The walking sidewalk? much care for the stadium. Birds and the bees. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Gotta have the bees. Probably be really busy around there, right? I should probably put in universities so that we can get them university educated. We don't have any yet because, well, I've been just not wanting to have them yet. So now that we have some universities, we can put in some offices. Use them as a little bit of filler around these busy places. Maybe there's some shopping over here by these places. Where's my... Oh, here it is. I wonder where Merce must be in the window in the sunroom. Well, what else can we do? We've got some buses going. Although more buses is always more better, in my opinion. There we go. Man, my nose is so runny today. I guess it's better than it being congested, though. So what is this? Not enough educated workers? How much education do you have to work at a store, though, really? I suppose you probably need secondary school education. I mean, if you're gonna complain, you get to have a building plopped on your head. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe we should give them some community schools just in case. A little bit of a different kind of. I feel like I put in like way more schools than I ever used to. But if that's the, you know, the game wants more schools, I guess we don't argue. We just give them more school. What else should we worry about? Let's take a look at the scary traffic, cause yeah, traffic is gonna be a bit of a thing to deal with here. I was kind of worried about that entryway. No red lights there. I mean, it seems to be flowing well, it's just really busy. Kind of makes sense. It is like the only way in and out of our city so far. Welcome back, my dear. Maybe we need to upgrade that road. I have these 12-lane ones now. I have got to try this thing to see. Wow. I wonder if I can make a do the roundabout builder with it. Just kind of put that there, put that there. Doesn't really matter because we're gonna use a roundabout builder here in a sec. More magazines. She collected them for years. Wow. Oh, I can't use those on. Okay. Well, I guess the roundabout builder doesn't include those roads. Okay. Well, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. And you know, stuff goes in and out of popularity. I'm sure a lot of that stuff is still, you know, if it's not popular today, it's popular tomorrow kind of deal. Wow, that is a big road. 2013. I feel like that should be like not a long time ago, but that's like 7 years. keep forgetting that, like, 2000 wasn't like 10 years ago. Like, 2000 was 20 years ago. When did that happen? When did that happen, guys? Dun, dun, dun. I feel like it happened very quickly. Mm-hmm. 1990 wasn't like 10 years ago. It's more like 30 years ago. Dun, 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 dun. Oh man. Don't get old, guys. When I was young, I wanted to get older because I thought when I get older that I would have a lot of stuff figured out and you know, you won't be treated like a little kid anymore. Well, I think I'd rather go back to those times where life might have been a little more simpler, where your biggest worry was getting to school on time and like exams and stuff like that, and now I have to do horrible things like pay bills and 2008, that wasn't like 2 weeks ago, right? I feel like even, yeah, 2008 wasn't that long ago. And then as I got older, I wanted to be young again because, yeah, I think I'd rather have a lot less responsibilities and stuff than I currently have. The pattern's still relevant. Well, a lot of patterns probably wouldn't really change, right? At least that's what I would assume. Is that they don't really change a whole heck of a lot. Why is this? This is not a one-way. Oh, it's a highway. Derp. That's why. Okay. I suppose if a new technique gets developed, like for knitting, then patterns might change. But well, as a species, I think we've been knitting for quite a long time. Weaving was like one of the first things, right? We wove baskets and stuff like that. Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, they say. So it probably hasn't been necessary to come up with a new technique. That seems to be flowing a little better now. Still kind of busy right at the entryway, but what can you do? There's only so much you can do about that. Mm-mm. Okay, none of that has traffic lights. So I wanted to make sure, because sometimes that happens, and then it's like, well, why does it have a traffic light? I feel like a roundabout here would be a good idea. Ping. Hi, MT. How you doing? Oh, I had a telephone job interview that kind of stressed me out. It went fairly well. I feel like that I'm practically hired and that I just have paperwork to do, and I think I'm getting a little anxious about starting a new job, which I think is normal. Because, you know, you don't know what to expect and stuff. And, you know, whether you'll be good enough, or I don't know. Maybe I'm self-conscious too much anymore. I think we all get like that though, sometimes. Ugh, my nose just. But hopefully it'll all work out for the best, and I figure if it doesn't, well, it's not the end of the universe. So, and all the paperwork I had to do is it's like a bunch of tests to make sure, like, you know, all the regulations and stuff like that. It can be kind of stressful because it's like I really gotta, you have these little videos to watch and you have to like make sure you're paying attention and and you have to get 80% or better. It might be the end of the universe. Well, I hope not. I like to think that I'm not too hard on myself anymore. You know, if it turns out that it doesn't work out, or I don't really get the job, then yeah, oh well. And if I get the job, I'll do the best I can, and if that isn't good enough, well, oh well. Merlin, what you doing, Bubby? Reverse psychology. It's all good practice, exactly. If you can learn and grow from an experience, then that's always good too, right? And if not, well, hopefully next time goes better. Hi, Murph! Murph, look it! Murph, Mommy's got papers everywhere. This is like the dreamland for Merlin, because Mama's got papers everywhere. Come on! Where'd he go? Merlin! Oh, he came, he sniffed everything, and now he's gone again. I don't know what he's sniffing around for. Yeah, something's sniffing. You get nervous on interviews? I was lucky that they're doing it via telephone because, well, you know, all the stuff that's going on in the world. It's probably easier to do telephone interviews right now. I have a real shyness in meeting people in person, so I think it was perfect timing that it was a telephone thing. I can talk on the telephone all day long and not be nervous. I think I was a little bit. But in person, I have trouble with maintaining eye contact and stuff like that. No, your phone's still not working? You calm down once you have the job. I'll probably be nervous for the first little while of starting the job. You know, the big first test is like when they let you do things on your own. You know, the first few days you get that person who, you know, basically shows you how to do everything. And then when you gotta do it all by yourself, but that's when I get more nervous. And then I suppose you get nervous if it gets closer to like the 3 months and they have to tell you, well, either you get to stay or you gotta go. Yeah, the unknown is scary. Although I generally find that if you make it the 3 months, that they're probably gonna keep you. That's what I was worried about, because I'd been unemployed for a couple of years now, because I needed some time off to work on myself and get my own mental stuff back into a right kind of place. I was going through a tough time a few years ago, and it just seemed that my old job was just making my life more stressful. So I kind of quit because I couldn't handle a stressful job on top of a stressful life. But I guess they were looking for somebody with a lot of experience, which I had. 8 years at the last place, so. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, you don't realize the stuff you do every day. I mean, if you vacuum your own rug, now you have the skill of cleaning. You did your own dishes, you have another skill. You just have to word it like more professionally than I know how to run a bloody vacuum in my own damn house. There's fancy ways of saying it. Multitasking. Head of the family, yeah. I have responsibility skills from paying my bills on time and managing my household budget. Your apartment's a mess. Well, that's okay. I think we all have those times where we feel like our apartment's a mess. I gotta do some tidying up while Mister's gone, cause I can pull stuff apart and move stuff around and not feel like I'm bothering him too much, I'll give it a good clean while he's gone away this week and next, and then it's just, maintenance after that. Negotiation. You're a good negotiator. I mean, even having kids, right? You get even more skills. I did all the dishes the other day, so I'm caught up on dishes. Woo! That feels good. Yep. Even if, like, you're... Like I said, it's more about the way you word things than... And a lot of job places will talk you through the how do I word this so that it sounds professional. And there's nothing wrong with going to somebody who's skilled at making resumes and having them help you write one up, because knowing the lingo of what goes on a resume is not everybody's top skill either.
Say cheese, it's Cheese Week at Big Bite Burgers Paradise. All this week, in addition to our regular menu, try our all-you-can-eat signature sides, like our famous bowl full of melted cheese, served steamy and bubbling. It's the
I have mine right here. Let's see what kind of skills I have. Several years of experience working in customer service, capable of multitasking, knowledge and use of computer programs and skills. A team player, also able to work independently, hardworking, trustworthy, reliable, willing to learn and expand knowledge and skills. Well, that's just the beginning part. Or it just highlights it. Virtual money, there we go. There's ways of wording that. And then I have a whole section here where it goes, okay, my housekeeping skills, and then my customer service skills, and my ooh, I just noticed a spelling error. Completer and data entry. That should be computer. Wow. Yikes. I'll have to fix that. Accounting skills. I took accounting in high school and really loved it. So I have accounting skills. And then the next page is all my employment skills and education, which is probably the standard education. Yeah, virtual money for real money. That sounds like those pop-ups you get. Click here right now to earn money by doing absolutely nothing at all. But wait, if you act now, you'll get 25 more opportunities to make money. Be funny if you mistyped the word typing. Yeah. I can't believe that there's a mistake there that I never noticed till right now. I like to think that I proofread that thing before I sent it out for this job too, and I completely missed it. Obviously they did too, because she didn't say nothing. So, yeah, even your potential employers aren't perfect. Bless the auto reading. Yeah. When a word is spelled, the first letter of the word is correct and the last letter of the word is correct, your brain automatically completes the word as the way it ought to be, and so you read it as computer, even though it doesn't say computer at all. Yeah, they probably skimmed it. So, yeah, I was too excited about the job. I'll be honest, and I'll say that I missed it. I mean, I hadn't updated my resume in a good long while, so maybe I missed proofreading that part. But yeah, if you ever are reading something and you notice that your brain is like auto-completing stuff, that's a pretty neat thing. All those things on Facebook where they like have you read it backwards, I have no problem reading those things and upside down and when they substitute numbers for letters. No. Where's the challenging part? Yeah, your brain just kind of goes, yep, that's the way it's supposed to be, whether it is or isn't. I probably should have given it to Mr. Smee to proofread for me, and he probably would have caught it. Actually, I'd applied for this job a while ago, so I could technically say that I've updated my resume to fix it since then. I applied for this job probably back in March, so I think they must have hung on to my resume for a while. It probably does, and because it's a real word, it says completer. That might be close enough to complete for it to have skipped a spell check, right? I don't know. Either that or I ignored my spell checker. Oh, that's hilarious. I love how I've made a mistake on it and only knows now. Oh. Yeah. Well, like I said, it seems like I'm 3/4 of the way hired already. Like, she was really enthusiastic about getting me started on like everything to basically get started working. I think it's just a matter of formality at this point of finishing the paperwork and stuff like that I need to. I guess it will probably come down to what my references say about me, which are 2 people I really trust, so well, if I don't get the job, I know who to blame. Because she said, basically she told me she just had to check my references. And I have to do these tests. And I have like a couple more I'm gonna do later. One person is my best friend that I've had since high school, so, and the other was a girl that I worked with for a long time. References can be hard to get, right? I mean, I didn't want to use any of my... I tried calling the one girl that I'd worked with at the last place, but I didn't hear back from her, so I might not have the right phone number. So, yeah, sometimes getting a good reference is hard, especially if you haven't talked to any of your coworkers in a while. But I'm sure you have friends who will cover basically for you as references. When in doubt, it's you know, your relative whose last name isn't the same as yours anymore due to marriage. But you didn't hear that from me. You don't is your relatives. No. But hey, if they don't have the same last name as you, why not? I mean, as long as they know that they're being used as a reference. Don't just do it without telling them. Yeah, a manager? Well, that sounds like a great reference. Managers or fellow employees. I mean, managers are the best because, yeah, if they were ahead of you and they can recommend you, that sounds like definitely somebody you want to use as a reference. You know, because technically they're your boss, right? Because they're a manager. There's always, I mean, I thought about doing volunteer work to get some references. You know, go, I mean, if things get back more to normal, can go volunteer even at the, like, Humane Society and walk dogs and clean cat litter boxes and stuff like that. I was actually considering going to volunteer at a retirement home when things got a little more back to normal, just as somebody, you know, what they call a friendly visitor, where you just go and, like, I don't know, play Wii games with them. Yeah, that was the only one that liked you. Well, you can't get on everybody's good side, right? I've definitely had my experience of coworkers that I wouldn't recommend them and they wouldn't recommend me, and you know, it's just the way it goes sometimes. Oh, I'm sorry. Now, sometimes going to volunteer is like going for a job interview anymore, too. They expect you to have all these references and everything else. It's like, well, that's why I'm going to volunteer, is to get some references. How am I supposed to have them if I don't go out and get them? And the old experience one. I love you have to have all kinds of experience, but nobody will ever hire you because you don't have any experience. Well, I don't know how to get experience other than, well, we talked about life experience and stuff without actually being hired, you know? Like, I don't understand that whole theory of you're just supposed to be getting experience by osmosis or something. Oh wow, it was a retail and you have 9 years of experience. Well, it's their loss, really. Hopefully you'll find a better fit somewhere else. That's what I always say. If it doesn't work out, it wasn't the right fit. I mean, I worked 8 years at that last job I had, and at first I really loved it. I thought it was the best thing in the whole universe. And then they fired my direct supervisor. And after that, I tried to, get used to some changes, and I thought for a while I was okay, and then, like, things kept changing in a way that I didn't quite agree with, and I think that's where it got to be. I didn't like it anymore. For this week, I'd like to say that I'm gonna have a wild party because Mister's not here, but really, it's usual stuff and things for me anyway. But, let's all tell Mr. Smee that we had a wild party. He probably won't believe it, but, Yeah, the usual stuff with Dad, unless I do have to start this job right away. That's what I told him. I'll let him know if I get to have to go to work right away, because then stuff will change probably, because it's gonna be a night shift. So I'll try to keep you guys informed as to. I'll probably have to end earlier for sure than what I would normally. If it's go to work from now, well, I gotta go to work. It is basically now I feel like everything is kind of touch and go and wait and see, and I'm not planning anything other than hopefully working. Yeah, real life comes first, right? Yeah, that's the way it was. It was always people who'd and the hardworking people did the real work, and then all these like you say, trainees and stuff never really did nothing. And yet the hardworking people who were there all the time always seemed to, I don't know, get treated like they were not very valuable. It's funny how a place can change like that. You don't think, you go to work someplace and you think, oh, this is the way it's gonna be forever, but I guess some things change. Not always for the best. Oh well. Some days I miss working there because I liked the residents and I liked my coworkers, but I definitely wouldn't go back unless they had a whole different management process and got rid of a few employees who were not great, in my opinion, but I guess that's my opinion. I mean, no, I think every job has its pluses and minuses. And it's not always a perfect day or whatever, but like you shouldn't have to feel like you're not important. Yeah, there's always the workers who seem to be doing all the work. Yeah, and then there's the people, and the ones who don't work, I don't know if it's they're the ones who seem to be the ones who kiss up to the upper hands, the managers, and then they get out of the fact that they didn't do their work because they are a brown noser. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just jaded. And that was my experience.
Brontosaurus. For millennia, these gentle and graceful giants roamed the earth, grazing off the lush vegetation of the time. Their existence transformed
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Sometimes, you know, I don't know, just get chatting. I always forget that we gotta try to keep it positive sometimes. It's always a cool place to let your feelings be known, though. I try to keep a happy balance between letting your feelings known and getting a little too caught up in it. Mm. Mm. Yeah, we'll work on our city. Try to think of happier times. City's looking good though. I think it looks good. I'm just trying to think of different things to like make it that much better. I'm not really certain like where we need to go next. I wonder if we're allowed to have a luxury boat or something. Cause I think a harbor would be good if we can have that. No, we don't have. Oh, it's a shoreline required. Oh, okay, right there. Okay, so we have to buy a section where we could connect that. Well, that's good to know. If we buy this section, we would have that access. Plus, we get access to this highway, and we can do stuff with the highways and byways. This thing. What is it called again? Train Metro Hub. Oh, yeah. Well, they can't expect you to be everybody else is fast on your first day, I would think. That they give you some understanding until you get used to the routine. I mean, you can't come in on your first day and know exactly how to do everything in the same speed that everybody else has been doing it for God only knows how long. Oh well, what can you do? I think, just to go on a little more of this, I think in the next few years that there's gonna come more of understanding and stuff like that. At least I like to think so. Because I've read a bunch of studies that say people my age are gonna be needing part-time work only, so because they actually recommend people my age not work more than part-time hours would be. And so I think like a lot of things are gonna have to change, and with everybody's health uh, declining, not just because Corona, but in general, you know, and the aging population stuff, I think there's gonna be some stuff that changes. I like to think so anyway. Oh, yeah. Sometimes misunderstandings happen. I don't know. They shouldn't just assume that it's correct. But again, that's just my ideas that, you know, as our population is getting a bit older, things will change, but I guess we'll see. It's hard to have a little bit of venting and keeping it positive. I guess there's not always a happy medium. I like to have a place where people can feel like they can talk, and then it's hard to always keep it positive. I'll have to think of something to maybe have a place. Maybe Discord is a better place for venting. I don't know. Because then maybe more people can chime in on it and how their experiences have helped and stuff. But I'm not too sure. I think that was backwards, and so I gotta turn that around. Yeah, because that seems to be connecting better now. That's good. Oh, don't go. Never feel like you have to go. Yeah, I blame myself for always wanting to chit chat about everything. I should stick to my own rules. Alright. Oh, my nose would stop being itchy. I'd be a bit of a happy camper. Mm-mm. Now that's why I have hardworking moderators, because they remind me to keep to the way things are. The rules. They are the rules for a good reason. So thank you all for reminding me. Oh, why does there have to be a perk there anyway? Why don't I just move the perk and then it's not gonna cause that problem? Silly. I'll just move that perk over, and then we don't have that problem anymore. Okay, but why? Okay, now how do I get my... Aha. Thanks for the awesome hug. Yesterday I was talking about how sometimes you wish the like allergy medication didn't leave you feeling dopey. Cause I've been trying not to like take that stuff cause it makes me feel like my brain is broken. I might have to pick some up. Medicine head. Like you can't concentrate and stuff like that. But I don't know if that might be preferable to like congesty runny nose MK. Hopefully my sniffling isn't too awful. I apologize if it is. It gets worse come ragweed season too. Like, oh my god. We're just getting closer to that time of the year too. I meant to stop and get some more nasal spray today, and then both me and my dad forgot to stop at the pharmacy. Why is this bus line not going nowhere? Why? Why? What happened, bus? Huh. No. I hate when it's like just not complete for no apparent reason whatsoever. I don't think we've had any disasters lately, have we? Because usually the reason why bus lines get mucked up is because we have a disaster and like the roads get broken. No, we haven't. I didn't think so. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I don't know. I hate it because I kind of wish there was a just go ahead and remove this whole bus line thing, because then I feel like I have to go and remove the whole bus line one stop at a time, and that I find frustrates me. Sometimes you can fix it by like completing the line, but sometimes I find it's just easier to like just start the whole line all over again. Just gonna make a new line, and that's good. What about you guys? You guys got any cool things coming up? Any interesting things? I don't know.
Pernu is Italian for jean jacket. We take the second best of the long, and with an appropriate markup, bring it to you.
I find that I'm not good at
Doesn't mean you shouldn't have pants.
making
But not
interesting conversation. So I apologize for that too. Gonna go for a walk and a small picnic this weekend for sure. And the small talk is never my thing that I'm good at. Turn off our traffic lights. Because we don't need a whole bunch of traffic lights there. Marilyn, are you gonna come say hi this time? No? Grocery shopping? Orders? Meow. Marilyn says don't forget meow. That's important. Put it on the list. I don't know what meow is for you, but Marilyn seems to want you to know that you need it. Don't forget it. Write meow at the beginning of your list in big bold letters. Meow. What's up, puppy? No? Oh, poor kitty. Love the chair, love the everything. You heard him? Where's your buddy, Mer? Eh? Says I don't know where my buddy is. Hey, are you keeping his seat nice and warm though? Hmm? Yeah, that's the job he's taking seriously. He's keeping Mr. Seat nice and warm for him. That's what he's decided his kitty job is. Until Mr. gets back. Gotta keep that chair nice and warm. He's so funny. Who's a good boy, huh? Maybe Merlin should have a treat later, huh? Yeah, I think so. I think he's been a goody boy. Ugh. But then again, when isn't he a goody boy? What are we gonna do with this water? I guess we should put a bridge across it. Should I make probably another... Yeah, I should probably make another highway thingamajigger. What are those things called? Oh. It's a thingamajigger. That's what it's called. Oh, I see the train track is there. That could be problematic. Because I want to put in a highway. A roundabout. Interchange, whatever you want to call it. You're looking for a new game today? Did you find anything interesting? Today it had to tell me that one of my games was on sale, but it wasn't anything interesting enough to worth buying. Farming ones? Later in the year? I feel like a lot of the stuff on my wish list is, yeah, unknown release dates. Or Q4 of 2020. Farming Life. Looks cute. So, feels like a lot of stuff I'm waiting for is gonna be a while before it's ready. Farm Manager 2020 comes out in September. Why would it come out in September if it's a 2020 game? The Tenant game? Yeah, that one looks good. This seems like really late in the year for something that's geared toward 2020. I mean, I could see, you know, okay, 2020 if it came out as late as March. But I mean, I guess I can see if it's been delayed. Then maybe they should wait till 2021 and just call it Farm Manager 2021. And then they got the jump on 2021 stuff, right? I don't know. Gosh. Oh, next year really be 21? Oh, I don't know. It seems crazy. All right, that looks good to me. Ugh. I really want some industry. I wonder if there's anything over here. Not really. There's a little bit of farming. It's not worth worrying about. Could always set up a forestry one though, couldn't we? We could do that. I don't know where my tree thing has got to. Maybe I unsubscribed to it. But I'm not even seeing like export in here. Height tools, rotate tools. Oh, here it is. When did they change that? Import. All the trees, there we go. Well, that must be a recent update, like within the past few days, I feel, because like that was not, why can I put trees there? That was not there like last time I played Cities. Oh, I see. I don't think it was like that the last time I played Cities. I feel like that's a new thing anyway. Feels like it's been moved. I don't need to see the trees anymore. Thank you. Thank you. Zone, no, we do. How do you do? Oh man, I just forgot how to paint an industry. I'm really doing awesome and amazing today. The brain deadness. Oh, well. What can you do? I kind of wish you could see that a little bit better. They should like make that a different color or something for when you put roads. So maybe there's a mod for that. You felt like that last night? Yeah, ever since my allergies have been starting to act up a bit more, I feel like I've entered the I don't have a brain. If I only had a brain mode. Dun, 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 dun. I could actually play a game if I only had a brain. Don't sing the copyrighted song, 'cause you'll get copyright strikes about your brain. Da, 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 da. Da. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, the copyrights. Sometimes it's fun because you just want to. It's hard because you kind of want to make that reference and you want people to like know what you're referencing, so you want to get it as close to possible, but like I don't want to have the copyright issues, so I have to make it similar enough but different enough that hopefully I don't get the oh my god, you know, YouTube is bad and for it sometimes, and because I upload all my VODs to YouTube, sometimes it'll say, oh, you did something you probably shouldn't have, and I'll be like, yeah, I probably did. Yeah, I probably did, YouTube, it's okay. Oh well. YouTube has a hissy fit if you sneeze to the tune of happy birthday, though. or something other else that's easily, you know, noticed for copyrights. Can't even sneeze. And it sounds like a song that's copyrighted. Nope, no, not allowed. Oh well, I guess I can understand. You know, they gotta make their money too. It's just sometimes you gotta be extra careful. That seemed to be all the talk, like, about the clips and stuff were supposedly getting caught for copyrights and stuff like that recently. And now they're even talking about getting crackdown on like live videos. And Mr. Smee said, you know, Twitch has finally made it to being cool because, yeah, they're cracking down on this stuff. So Woohoo! We're finally cool, guys. So we should take it as a compliment that Twitch is actually kind of big. It's kind of a big deal now. Oh, sinkhole. Yay! Where's the sinkhole gonna be? Oh, I can't, I don't know. We don't know where the sinkhole's gonna be. I thought I had an earthquake sensor.
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
Definitely have to make a pond out of it. That's the rule. Well, it's not the rule, it's just my rule. You can do whatever you want to your sinkholes. Yeah, turn the sinkholes into, well, ponds or lakes or whatever you like. But that's just an MK rule. You follow the rules. I didn't even know you had disasters. Do, do, do. Dun, 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 dun. You have disasters? Nice. I recommend disasters. It's my favorite. But I might be the only person who really likes it. You have to have disasters. That feels like an MK roll too. So, we're gonna put in a happy little boat thing. It's a boat thing where the people can come on vacation. Da, na, na, na. Na, 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 na. So get the tourists in, give us all kinds of money. You know what we could do with that? We could make a nice little zone that's just for tourists. We could make it like right here. And in that zone, we could have a hotel. They can stay at somewhere in here. There's a Grand Hotel. So, the somewhere is the opportune word because I don't know where. Servicing services. Science Center. The Expo Center. Where's the Grand Hotel? Cathedral of Plentitude. Central Park. I thought I put that in already. Did I not put you in? I thought I had put the Central Park in over here. Maybe it got destroyed during one of the meteorite or something? Could be. Yeah. Cause I feel like I did have that in. Where is my hotel though? Bum 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 bum. Chirpy launcher. Motion Hotel. No. There. Luxury Hotel. I knew it was something. Although I was calling it a Grand Hotel. It's the same difference. Luxury Grand. Oh. I really want some industry, and I'm really trying to avoid it like it has a plague because I don't like having industry. Because it makes pollution, and I don't want pollution in my city. So I'm trying to avoid industry. Maybe I'll put in some more offices around here. We don't want industry. Industry is not pretty. You gotta keep it pretty. What are you complaining about? Not enough goods to sell. I wonder if I could steal some choo-choos and stuff. Oh, that's good. I didn't really remember about that train line, and it doesn't literally look like I have to reconnect it, but I probably will now. Choo-choos. We'll fix the choo-choo. No. Choo-choo! I wonder if I can go back a bit. We'll put the choo-choo underground. Okay, good. Wow, what is happening here? Let us in! Let us into your fair city. Holy cannoli. I guess having an innie to this part of town was just what they wanted, holy. Let me in! Does that help any, or should I probably do a roundy turny thingy? It's not terrible now. So much traffic sometimes. Bum, 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 bum. What's this? Another traffic light problem, probably. It's like 90% of the traffic issues is the fact that they have traffic lights at every intersection, and like if you don't want it to look like bright red, then you have to turn them off, and then it makes me feel like it's less realistic. But I really want my traffic to move, so I really don't want to hold them up unless I have to. So I try to keep some of the traffic lights, but like if it's really bad, I feel like it shouldn't have a traffic light, maybe. I don't know. What do your guys think about traffic lights? Do you use them? Do you keep them? Do you just say, the heck, you get out of my city, traffic lights? I just, you know, there's a certain amount of realism, and then there's, I don't want traffic galore in my city. I don't know. You keep them? I mean, yeah, we could go and upgrade a lot of these roads. And that would lessen some of the traffic too. But I don't know. Oh, you need a traffic managing mod. This one's version 1.1. It's the only one I know that has got this. It's the only one that I know that works right as of now. Since like the last DLC dropped, I guess. Well, not now, but you know, whenever the last DLC dropped. South Harbor, whatever it's called, the Harbor one. I can't even think of its name. No, yeah, it had to be updated because of that one. But once they updated it, it works good now. I don't know where I should put this thing. It needs to move, so I'm gonna move it here. And once you have the mod, then you click on the little toggle, and this is traffic lights. And if you click it on, it'll show you where you have traffic lights, and you can click on them to turn it off. Yeah, you have to be careful because sometimes people don't update I don't know, they move on from cities, or decide that they don't want to update it, or they don't get the new DLC, or whatever, you know, life and stuff and things happen, right? Maybe they feel like it doesn't need to be updated, but really it does. Yeah, sometimes I wish they would. Yeah, if this isn't working, either tell the person to update it, or yeah, remove them. I mean, they should have definitely a grace period for after something new gets launched, or else like all the stuff would always be broken. And they'd never have any mods because something new would come out and they wouldn't be updated immediately, and then that would get removed. And we wouldn't want that. So they have to have some, you know, grace period, say 3 months. I think that's reasonable. If people haven't updated it in 3 months, they're not likely. Madeline. Mo, come here. No. Come here. No, Mommy. No, I'm not coming here. And there's different things you can do with this. You can do manual traffic lights. You can connect the lanes, which sometimes is useful when they're being stupid and don't know how to use lanes. And like, you can add priority signs and speed limits. And one nice tool here is the restrictions, because sometimes you just want to make it like a certain vehicles only and no parking. I actually hate the fact that they're parking on all these roads right now. It drives me nuts. There's no parking. I wish I could enforce no parking on the road throughout the whole city at once. Instead of having to do it road by road. I don't think there's a way of doing that though. Let's see here, policies. Let's give them some smoke detectors. Recycling. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Recycle. Mer. Yeah? Really? Small business enthusiasts? I never do any of this stuff. High-rise bans. You have a heavy traffic ban. Ban biking on sidewalks. Lightning rods. No rebuilding. Why would you have that? What is the benefit of no rebuilding? Electric cars. Filter waste. Sounds good to me. Industry stuff. Sustainable fishing. I never play around with those policies. Probably because if you play with money, they cost a lot of money. I really ought to make an industrial area, because we need some industry. As much as I don't want the pollution, maybe I can contain it into an area here. What's the matter, Mer? Huh? So I'm gonna talk to the people? Meow. Come here. Oh. Ugh. Look over there. No? Mwah. Love the kitty. Okay. Yeah, I know I did. I did. You tell them. Tell them how horrible that was. It's the worst life ever. Da 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 da. Poor Merlin. Yeah, there he was anyway, for a second. My reward for picking up Mer is a face full of cat hair. There I go, Mer. I got punished for it. Ugh. Poor kitty. You want to give him a treat? Don't worry, I'll give him a treat later. He's been a goody boy. I think he deserves it. He doesn't like, I would use that as a points redemption, but he doesn't like the dry treats that you can buy. Those little like dry treats. He doesn't like them. He won't eat them, but he likes wet food treats, and we don't always have them, but I know we do right now. So I'd make that a redemption, but I'd feel guilty if like we didn't have them when somebody was trying to redeem it. Yeah, yeah, the treats for Merlin redemption. Yeah. Why doesn't that happen though, Amer? Oh my god. Apparently he wants it to be a thing too. What a kitty. Yeah, exactly. We'd have to have a limit on it too. Or else, I think he would become a super plump kitty in no time. Yeah, if I ever did the wet food one, it would probably be like once. I don't know if I don't think I could set it up for like once a week. Or once or twice a week, so it'd be hard. I wouldn't even want to do that too often because, you know, it's a special treat. I wouldn't want to do it every day. But he's been a good boy lately, so you'll get a treat after the stream. Sometimes I run out of ideas of how to make it expand. I really probably should put in something. Do I want... I know one thing we never got to do in the last city because I never had any flat land. Wonder if we could put this thing in. Slope is too steep. The slope's too steep. Slope not be built on water. Out of city limits. Slope is too steep. Maybe up there I could do that. Up here seems nice and flat. Alright, let's develop a airport area. We need a road just to put the airport on. Really? I can do that? But why? Why can't, why? I thought you had to build a road. I'm so confused. So how do you connect the airport to the rest of your city? Has this changed too? Because I don't feel like that's the way I used to build an airport, an international airport. I would like it to turn that way. I don't know why, but it must turn that way. Like there's no road. So where's the road join me point? Not there. Oh, it's on the other side. Oh, okay. I see. It's on the other side. So the hockey skate goes this way. I saw this airport looks like a hockey skate to me. There's the road that I was looking for. I forgot that one already had a built-in road. I haven't used it in a while. So I just had to remember which way to turn my hockey skate. I always felt like because this is an international airport, wouldn't it be a good idea also to have like leisure or something kind of thing tied into it, because now people would be coming from another country, so aren't they coming here for leisure? Likely they're not really probably gonna come for shits and giggles. Well, they might come for shits and giggles. But yeah, here, international people can have a Tim Hortons. I mean, you know, they come a long way. They probably want something good, not just, oh, you know, you get off the airport and you have to drive all over the place to get to something good. No, I want the good stuff as soon as I get off the plane. I think that's what I was getting at. Oh yeah, casino, there we go. Casino Niagara. Dun, 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 dun. There, come spend all your money over here. Although Casino Niagara is oh. Oh. Apparently we got another free meteorite. Yeah, that makes sense that there would be like a casino or something right there. And ooh, a pampering beauty salon. Ooh la la. Mm. No, fish. We have fish. Nice. Look at the fishies. Dun, 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 dun. So fishing is in this section here. And we can make a fishing harbor. And go for anchovies. No, nobody likes anchovies though, so I don't know why we need anchovies. I mean, seriously, do you know anybody who likes anchovies? Dun, 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 dun. I feel like nobody likes anchovy. Boom! Holy cannoli. That was a meteorite and a half.
Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Do, 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 do. Free the people. Well, that caused a bit of a wave action there, right? Look at that. Hoo-hoo-hoo! Dun, dun, dun. I wonder if it'll flow into there. I bet you I can make it flow into there naturally. Oh, it's gonna. Dun, dun, dun. Your hubby likes anchovies? He might be the only person in the world that likes anchovies. Mm-hmm. You told him that? Do you ever feel like a loner? Cause yeah, I feel like people who like anchovies would be like few and far in between. We still love him, but you know, yeah, it just doesn't seem like something that's common. Like. You'll disown him if he brings home pizza with anchovy. Yeah. I think that's a reasonable thing. Wow. Look at those fires from it too. Just spreading like crazy. I guess the only way of really knowing how popular of a choice it is to like call some pizza place and ask them, how often do people actually ask for anchovy? You would probably be surprised, and there's probably way more people who like it than we realize. A lot of people? Huh. I guess it's an acquired taste. Oh yeah. It's never on any store-bought pizza that I've ever seen. So I guess it's one of those things that if you really want it, you have to order it from a pizza place, right? You can't just like go to the grocery store and expect the anchovies on the pizza. Oh. Okay, okay, why am I not zooming though? Zoom? I think I've seen it available as an option at the pizza place I order from. does that not have... Oh, okay, that's the boat thing. I was like, how does it not have a road? I just drew a road. But I have to set up the fishing thing. Oh, I apologize, guys. I am so sorry for Sniffly MK. It seems the more I blow my nose, the more I need to blow my nose. Alright, so what kind of fish does this place do? Tuna. And what color was tuna again? Tuna is blue, like dark blue though. Is that tuna? Because it doesn't really look like it's the same color blue to me. Or am I just like not seeing tuna? Because I don't know if that's the right tuna color or not. I'm sure it's not pleasant listening to me sniffle all night though. I appreciate you guys' patience and understanding. It must be tuna because all the other ones are not blue, so I'm gonna say that if I take the tuna fishing into the blue area here, that is good because yeah, I think that's the only tuna fish there is. No, I think for me, I mean, we'll soon be changing from pollen and trees and grass to, like I said, ragweed isn't terribly far behind the next, and so I'm pretty certain that I will be like this, unfortunately, until the fall frost again, which you know, that's just well, it is what it is. Well, I'm glad it's not too bothersome. Anchovies, those silly little fishies, are an orangey color. I guess that's an anchovy, cause that red looks like the salmon fishing. So this is probably salmon right there, right? Yeah, okay. And then we need roads connecting these guys. Why don't you want to connect? I mean, I guess sometimes it just doesn't want to connect. And then we scoot a bridge or something? Should I do a bridge? Can I do a bridge? I guess that's the... Am I allowed to do a bridge? There. Salmon's the pink one. All right. Cool beans. Not enough fish. Well, hopefully they'll get more fish. Bum 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 bum. Now our little people can have a seafood diet, but I bet you if they see food, they eat it. Oh my god, that was too easy. Oh, not sorry. I'm sorry. Cheesy, I'm gay. Alright, let's fix some of this stuff that happened during the meteorite. Why can't that connect there though? Ah, there we go. Is that a bus that's not getting probably connected? What is that weird noise? Wah, wah. I don't know. Wah. Oh, it's the farm. The farms are making noises. Oh, what? It's whining at us. Wah! Oh, it's the cows. Wah! I was like, what the hell is that noise? That didn't sound like a cow to me. It sounded like wah. Again, because meteorites, yeah, fix that. You didn't hear the wah? I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'll have to turn it up maybe. Do you hear it now? It doesn't sound like moo to me, it sounds more like wah. Wah. Why is that flooded? Oh, I see. No? Didn't hear it? Huh. Must be really quiet for you guys. I didn't want to turn it up too loud and like deafen you with the wahs or the music either. Incoming loud! That's about as loud as I can make it.
We are the law.
Maybe if I turn off the music.
I know what what you're thinking, are we, Lloyd?
Oh, you did hear it? Okay, I was gonna say, maybe you could hear it if I turn off the music. Hmm. I've never heard a cow go wah before in my life. Don't Kazga moo? I don't know. Maybe they don't always say moo. Man, I really don't like having industry, but I really, really want it. No, why do they always put a traffic light at the shelter? I'll never get that one. And why do they turn in and out of the shelter when there is an emergency? Isn't this only for emergency? I've never quite understood that either. You shouldn't be going in there unless there's like a tornado or a earthquake or you know, and then I could see there would be, you know, there would be a special light that only got activated when there was an emergency and not a constant traffic light there. At least that's the way I think it would work. That they would have like maybe a caution light there or something and not a steady traffic light. I wonder if somebody will ever make a mod that makes caution lights, because caution lights could be useful. Sometimes you would want just caution and not like a steady light there. You haven't used the shelters? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. They're kind of funny. Normally they require, like right here, you'll see, if we click on it, it tells you that it doesn't have enough food. And I really don't know how to fix that. I mean, I have farming right here. So how does it not get enough food and how to fix that? Alls I know is if you can get more like shipping into your town, that might fix it. Maybe if I made like an exclusive area that was farming, like an industry that was specialized in farming, I could do that. But I still don't know if you might need a whole bunch of it just for it to like not constantly say that it needs more. Because I think like that's the problem with that thing is it needs like so much having the road fixed might help it. It seems like they need a lot of resources to keep it from having that constant I need stuff thing over it, but maybe that's just my experience so far with it. Like, there might be possible to make it stop complaining, and I just haven't really found the way yet. Oh, why are these bus routes not fixed? I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh, I see. I see that road needs fixing. I guess I should see if there's more roads that need fixing. No, there's just sidewalks. And you can't fix the sidewalks, and that always bugs me. You have to demolish them and rebuild them. Why can't I fix the sidewalks the way that I can fix the roads? But maybe there's a mod out there for that too. Now our fish has like been offset by this meteorite. I don't know, is it a fish with two eyes that are googly? Or maybe it's some kind of microscopic thing. Kind of looks like a germ or something. I don't know. Why is there police problem there? There shouldn't be. Okay, they fixed it. Good. I was gonna say, shouldn't be any police problems. Well, let's take the time to save, because we haven't all night. Let's see here. The traffic is what we called it the other day, because I couldn't think of any other name for it. And do a vitals check. Make sure we have enough of everything that we want. We might need some more electricity pretty soon. And get that. Looks like we're out of water. Oh no, the thirstiness. No, don't make the people be so thirsty. Let's give them some more lovely water. Yeah, we don't want to have any crashes or anything with it unsaved. Let's check. Is the garbage good? The garbage looks good. Uh-oh, there's a crime happening over here. I betcha. There's no place to deal with that. Probably some fire protection over here would be good. We don't have any holy over here in the forestry industry that we made. Or in this area. Alright, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, that's why I figure save and get ready for being done, I think, for tonight. And a little bit early, because I'm tired of being sniffly. I think the rest will do for some more another time when we work on our city. But I really like the way this one's turning out so far. It's pretty neat. Sleeping by 11. I hope you get some good sleep, my dear. And we'll save it again. Because we just did stuff, so therefore we save it again. Take care, guys. I'm gonna go too, so I can do something about this nose. Good night.